Whenever someone asks me why I'm involved in politics, it's kind of a funny question because I feel like my life has always been political. I'm someone who's lived in Section 8 housing, who's lived off of food stamps. My life has always been political. It's always been affected by the decisions being made, often out of my reach. And so my political advocacy, it comes from a personal place. My name is Deja Foxx. I'm 20 years old. I'm an activist, a strategist, an influencer, and future president. And I'm phoning in from San Diego, California, where I just moved with my sister and cousins. Gen Z Girl Gang is the organization I founded about a year ago when I picked up and moved from Tucson, Arizona, the place I'd always lived, to New York City. I redefined what community meant for me and started organizing online. And I think it's more important now, in the face of a global pandemic, social distancing, to build those online communities where folks can find like-minded people, a network of support, and friends. I've been a Planned Parenthood patient and advocate for years now. When I was in high school, I experienced homelessness. And this Planned Parenthood organizer stepped into my life and helped me see the power in my story, which I hadn't yet told. I hadn't told people about my experiences with homelessness or what was going on at home or the struggles I was facing. She helped me see the power in my story, how to use it, and I continued to show up to school board meetings. I fought for birth control access. I went viral, I lobbied on Capitol Hill, and I founded the El Rio Reproductive Health Access Project alongside other untraditional leaders, who then became peer sex educators and have served over 4,000 youth in my hometown. Sisterhood to me is success. When I look at what it means to be successful, I think we often have these examples that are rich, older white men. But for people like me, success has to come from sisterhood, from other women lifting me up and bringing me along. And I think where I learned sisterhood was from the very first organizer who brought me into this work. Melissa Garcia was the very first Planned Parenthood organizer to come into my life. And she taught me the value of meeting people where they were at and always pushed me to see my own potential. And I think that that's really the power of sisterhood, when we pull each other along and bring each other up. I picked up my entire life when I got the offer to work on Kamala Harris's campaign, because I believe in this woman. I see in her what I wish I had seen growing up. I even got to start a campaign alongside some of my close friends called This Is What a President Looks Like, which was all about what a president could look like and seeing ourselves represented. One of the most touching moments for me in this campaign was seeing little brown and black girls holding this sign that said, "This is what a president looks like," and looking in our mirrors. Oh man, now I'm gonna cry. I think that taking time out to dream and to cultivate limitless possibilities in my own life and the lives of others, the lives of my community, my friends, my family, is how we create change. It's a part of the process. We can't get there if we don't know where we're going. To be a beautiful person, to me, is to be a good role model, to be someone worth looking up to, who tells stories worth sharing and gives support that's needed and advice where it's helpful and opportunities when they're essential. To be a beautiful person is to be someone who's seen beautifully through the eyes of those who look up to them.